98.7 WFGR. That is the logical song from Supertramp. Andy O, Dave Cackley. It is 7:59 on a Friday morning, and we have got a dashing young man.
Who just walked in the studio.
He strolls in like...
No, he doesn't stroll. He struts in.
I was strutting in.
Yeah. You did some strutting, did you? Bill Bellamy, good morning.
Wow.
Grand Rapids. This is my first time here, man, and I really love your city, man. It's such a cool little spot. You know, it feels like a hidden gem in the Midwest.
Do I look like I've ever been in a gym?
No.
He said hidden gem.
Not in the gym.
Oh, gem.
I'm gem.
He said gem.
He said,
gem.
In the gym. Yeah, man. It's like I got in yesterday, and I just been having nothing but fun, meeting real cool people, and people get their drink on out here.
Oh,
They like to party.
Yeah. This is strictly like a college town. Like, people go hard at the bars. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
And last night I was at the B.O.B.
Yep.
Or
Oh, yeah.
the Bab. I call it the Bob, but they call it the Bab. You put a little A in there. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
A little soul into
this
it,
is
yeah.
what I call an entertainment factory. It's like you go in there and you're in the Matrix. Like, you could just pick which floor, like which pill you want. You want the red pill, the green pill, the first floor, second floor, third floor, and you just party all the way down the stairs. I mean, only white people could do that. That is just
exactly.
amazing.
Dude, he's been known to fall down the stairs.
I've
stumbled on occasion.
On occasion.
I've passed out in, I think, two of the bathrooms.
Oh, did?
Yeah, I have.
Isn't he great?
last night I went into Crush. Crush is like, I guess, like what you do is you start up top and you keep falling down into each club. And then I fell all the way into Crush. And everyone was in there partying, having a good time. Shout out to my boy. I think his name is Gil. Gil was the GM over there. He was real cool. He was just like, Bill, man, welcome to Grand Rapids. Everyone's the ambassador here.
Yeah.
It's like I went to the omelet shop and this lady, Liz, came out. She was like, welcome to Grand Rapids. Yeah. How was your omelet? I said it was fantastic, Liz. So I invited her to the show last night, and it was her birthday. So I'm getting myself acquainted, and probably buy a house here tomorrow for about $79. It'll be nice.
So is this what?
$79.
So.
Furnished.
Yeah.
Nice.
So is this one of the whitest cities you've been to in your 20 years doing this?
I've been a lot of white places, and this is top 5.
You seem to acclimate yourself very well to white society.
Yeah, I'm really cool with white people. You guys are wonderful.
Yeah.
You're a bunch of fun. Know how to do it too.
Right.
You know, that's what black people need to do. We need to learn from our white friends how to enjoy your moments.
Right.
Don't try to overthink it. Oh, I only got $8 left. No. Let's go get this thing and have fun.
We don't have $8 between us.
Yeah,
so we're having a great time.
Look at it. Everyone's smiling.
That's right.
We're up. We're ready to go. I'll be honest with you. When I was on MTV, one of the whitest things I ever did, and this is such a funny story, but it's true. So I'm in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I don't know if you heard. I'm a snowboarder, so it's all going to tie.
No
you're a snowboarder.
There's no way you're snowboarding.
Because of white people. I'm telling you.
Yeah?
The best thing ever happened. So I get up to Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I've never snowboarded before in my life. So I get up there, and there's a couple of, guys who teach. And they're like, Bill, dude, you're up here. We snowboard, man. Please tell me you're not a skier. And I was like, nah, I'm nothing. He was like, I'm from scratch, so whatever you teach me, I'm going to learn. So
you're from New Jersey. All he knows how to do is run.
Exactly. So I'm like, I take my first lesson and whatever. So I meet these guys. They're local cats. So we're up there shooting MTV stuff. And this is the whitest thing that I ever did outside of snowboarding, right? They said, dude, we got a hot spring. And it's going to sound a little weird. It's in the woods. I was like, see, that's how brothers get lost.
Right? Exactly.
Especially in the horror flicks. We get killed in the first
you're
scene.
the first one to go.
Gone. Right? Yeah. So I'm like, is it going to be cool? He's like, dude, it's perfect. You got to do it. Everyone comes to Steamboat. It's one of the, places to things to do. So I go. It's a bunch of us. It's probably like 10 of us. We all get in cars. We got beer. We got liquor. And we got food. And we are walking into the pitch black woods. And I'm like, they are going to kill me. But I hear all these people screaming, having fun. So I'm like, what's going on? Is there a pool out there or something? Lo and behold, in the middle of the woods is beautiful. It's snow everywhere. There's a hot spring.
Yep.
And this is the thing about a hot spring I still can't figure out. It's not too hot. It's not warm. It's perfect hot.
Perfect hot.
So you're in the middle of the woods. Who keeps the temperature at 97 degrees? I don't know. But anyway, we get in there, man. Everyone's butt naked. I had the time of my life.
I'll bet you did.
Wow.
You said dude. I mean, the guy's skinny dipping with white people. He's had the time of his life.
Dude, I had the time of my life. This is wonderful. Everyone's friendly. Everyone's passing brewskis around.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So
that's love.
So with that white experience, with all that whiteness going on, did you have to pop open a Colt 45 just to bring some soul back into it?
They didn't have that out there. It was like you get like the real fun beers, and you like here you guys have your own beer. I think
all kinds of
like
it.
A lot of people are into like the micro brews.
That's a new thing.
Thick dark beers.
Dark beers, and I've been a couple places that have that kind of thing. Like I went to Pittsburgh once, and certain local places have their own beer, and I think that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? What is the local beer here?
Well, there's Founders.
Well, there's Founders. There's Bell's Brewery down in Kalamazoo, which people come from all over to get the Bell's
that's
beer.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. So
what else is there?
Good morning. Good. We just got we can't talk all this crazy because we got a female in here.
Well, she walked. Right. You know what? She texted me at 5 o'clock this morning.
She was so stoked that you were going to be here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful.
So I told her she could come in and peek in.
All right.
Sitting here having
you can talk too if you want. We need some estrogen in here. We got a lot of testosterone. We're alpha males.
It's flowing.
You can tell. You can tell we're alpha male. Any guys into sports here? Sports?
Oh, I'm
He's
huge,
a sports.
Yeah.
See, you know what though?
Time.
Which one?
Especially the NFL, NBA.
And what football team you got?
Dallas Cowboys, America's team.
That's a tough.
You know
that's hard, man. I mean, I'm with you. I see where you're going with that, but that's a tough love because y'all won't get rid of Romo.
No, we're not going to because he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. No question.
I know.
Let me talk to you.
I mean, seriously, other than
I'll shut him off.
Let me tell you something. Just shut this mic off because we can't even talk to a Cowboy fan right now. I get it. I have Twitter wars with the Cowboy fans because I'm a Giant fan, and it is so much fun because we talk trash. Full throttle. They go at me.
Nice.
Like the Cowboy fans, y'all are devoted. That love is pure.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Because it's God's
team. When you're losing.
Yeah.
You guys swear you're going to the Super Bowl.
Because we know.
These guys are 3,000. Oh, God. They're 3-11 already.
No, we're 5-6 to be precise. We want to be accurate. Okay, Giants went 9-7 and won the Super Bowl last year. So
there is hope.
So there you go. There's hope.
Guys.
The Giants are probably the two worst teams to ever win the Super Bowl were the last two Giants.
But let me explain to you. Let me explain to you something about my team because this is the thing about the Giants. We're not really that flashy. We're just a grit team, And when we start clicking, there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, you shouldn't say clicking because, that Plaxico got himself in the leg.
Yeah. We got a couple of thugs. Don't judge.
That's okay.
So anyway, you guys got Dez Bryant, okay? He has to be supervised everywhere he goes.
Well, yeah.
Him and his mom. So let's talk about that. So anyway, let's keep it moving. So we're not like a really spectacularly fun team to watch. We're kind of like chug-along.
Right.
And then last year we just got hot. Like you said, we got hot at the end, and that's all it takes.
That's all you need.
When do the Cowboys ever get hot?
They haven't yet.
1 quarter.
We're just waiting on it. It's still.
To your credit, I'm gonna support you in this. When Romo played us.
Oh, he plays great against the Giants. He's phenomenal.
He always plays great against us. Like he had an amazing game, and then the next game he played like crap. So I don't know.
Well, he's got a new wife. He's got kids now. He's thinking about others. He's thinking big picture.
You think?
He's not just thinking about the game anymore.
Oh man,
which could be his downfall.
What team you like, dog? Because he's never gonna stop. This dude don't make excuses.
He's a Lions fan. He doesn't.
I'm not a Lions fan.
Yeah, you've got no. You say that now. You've got no hope though.
No, I don't have any hope.
Like most people.
I was just going to ask Bill what he thought about NASCAR.
You know what?
I was home watching reruns of the Daytona 500 yesterday.
Me too.
Is that seriously? That would be your whitest experience.
Let me see. I'm going to go. Actually, it's funny. I'm going to go to the Daytona next year.
Are you really?
Yeah, seriously. I had an opportunity. I know you're going to think I'm making this up. I had an opportunity, but my schedule wouldn't allow me. I was going to be the announcer for the NASCAR, whatever, the Daytona 500.
Yeah, Daytona 500.
That's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't get it twisted. That's like the Super Bowl of car races. I'm going to go.
You are.
And it's going to be the whitest thing ever. I'm going to be the only brother there. Me and Brad Darrell.
I feel like finding Bill Bellamy. It's like finding Waldo.
You just see me. You ever see why? Yeah, like finding Waldo. They'd be like, Bill just went in the pit. He'll be right back. Because I just want to. First of all, I love cars, so it's a natural thing for me.
How many cars do you have
now? 4.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to probably step it up to 5.
Yeah.
There's 2 cars. Like this is just me being a kid. There's 2 cars that I'm going to get just because I always wanted to get a car. I like old school and new school, right?
Yep. All right.
So you can help me out. I always wanted to get an old school Camaro.
Nice.
Just an old classic one, maybe a convertible, and it's just pristine. You pull it out like, on the weekends when it's beautiful weather. And I'm debating because there is the new Z sort of Camaro Z28. It's got 600 horsepower.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that one just for fun. Should I go old or new? What you think?
I go old. I've got a 2000 Sunfire with only 3 hubcaps, so
I like that. That's
I like
classic,
to keep it
right?
classic. I like
That
to keep
is
it classic.
So classic. I love that.
That's classic.
I mean, 3 hubcaps. You don't have to.
You don't need a force just for you're showing off at that point.
How many chicks can you pull in a Sunfire,
dude?
Do you know you got to have a mean, and I mean a mean bank account?
He's got neither. No. And I got to tell you what. You know what? That Sunfire, it looks like a dumpster on wheels. I mean, you look at him; he looks like he's pretty well put together and everything, but he's that guy. He's
a good-looking guy. He's funny. He's cool, and then he gets in that Sunfire, and your whole program falls apart.
All down the toilet.
Then I know a woman is not with me for my vehicle.
Yeah,
right.
I had a messed up car like that too. Yeah. I'll be honest with
you.
When
you were 40, you didn't have that though.
Let me tell you what happened. When I started comedy, I'm gonna share this with you. I had a station wagon. And it was such a bucket. I mean, when I say it was a bucket, it was the worst car ever, right? And I was doing stand-up comedy. I'm struggling comic, and I would meet a girl in the club, and everything was going good. Mm-hmm. I'm good. Got the number.
Come on.
And we're having an after conversation because I got the number. You know what I'm talking about? Where she's like, oh, so when are you going to come by? And we maybe go eat and da-da-da. And then, like, whose car is that?
And you're like, oh, the limo's coming.
I got my brother's car,
man, this is so weird you should say that because I'm borrowing this from my grandmother and she is really ill. And then the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Where did you write that number?
See, you walk her to her car. That's the key. That's what I've always done. You don't bring them.
You're a smart guy, but then they drive around and they see you. Don't do that. They do the drive around.
Now let's get back to your struggling comic days.
Okay. Who did you come up with?
No, hang on. Let me get to. We looked you over on Wikipedia because that's what white people do.
Yeah, you gotta go Wikipedia. Everything's not true, but
dude, you went to Rutgers.
Yes, I did.
You studied economics.
Absolutely.
And then you said, "I want to be like Stu McAllister over here and struggle as a comic." Playing every dump between Kalamazoo and Ann Arbor, and what were you thinking?
You know what was the truth of the matter is I stumbled on comedy. I didn't know I was gonna love it. It was one of those things I tried it one time and I got hooked on it like crack cocaine or something. And I remember how I felt when I was on stage and I felt so happy. I was like, man, this is fun. I was like, I want to learn how to do it better because I didn't know. I was just like up there talking about stuff about school and stuff. So what happened was I got hooked, and then I kept practicing. I would just be like, oh, man, they got an open mic down there. Let me go down there and see if they'll let me get on stage. And then I go and host something, and I'd be funny.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, people at my school was like, yo, Bill's a comedian. I was like, what? I was like, and they was like, you want to host the step show? Do you want to host the talent show? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was just practice. Yeah. And then when I graduated, I started going over into the city because I lived in New Jersey, so I would drive over to New York, and I'd see, like, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and all these different guys in the clubs, but they were real comics already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh man, and Dave Chappelle was like 17, but like, man, it's like this is crazy because
Chappelle.
Why you always dress? You dress like you have money. Comics are broke. You understand? There's no reason for you to be. You look dressed because I had a real job. I was struggling.
Yeah, were you like interning at the time? I mean,
what the truth of the matter was I had a regular job, right?
Yeah.
And I was moonlighting doing comedy so I could dress nice.
Right.
So I already looked rich. Mm-hmm. But I just had a job. So, but all the comics is like, man, this is crazy. This guy's already, why are you here? You done it. You did it. And I'm like, no, I've done nothing. I'm trying to get there. So I used to wear suits in the beginning. And next thing you know, I got on Def Comedy Jam and then I got MTV, and MTV was a big. I mean, I remember MTV at this time. MTV was so big, and it just took my career like to another level. Like
you got launched.
Dude, let me tell you how crazy MTV was in the 90s. Right? Nobody knew who I was. I was on Def Comedy Jam. I was funny. People didn't know my name. They knew my joke.
Yep.
This was the power of MTV. I went to Minnesota. Never been there before. I
Really?
was in the Mall of America and shut down Foot Locker. I was inside Foot Locker, and the whole mall was outside of Foot Locker staring at me.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Nobody could get their shoes.
Dude, I'm telling you, everybody was like coming in Foot Locker to look like zombies. And I was like, oh my God. They were like, are you Bill Bellamy?
It wasn't a black thing?
No. They were like, are you Bill? They said my whole name. I remember.
Wow.
Are you Bill Bellamy? It's him. Ah! And everybody said, taking pictures with me. I said, wow, that's crazy.
I've been to the Mall of America.
It's huge,
And,
right?
dude, that's got to be in your top 5 white places of all
Ever.
time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've never been there before. How do you know me? That's
Exactly.
the power of television.
It's amazing.
So you need televisions, too. Just tell
you do.
Got to get on TV.
So you're down at Dr. Grins this weekend.
Yeah, we
which is your
start kicking some booty.
Did you play last
tonight.
night?
I played last night. It was just a warm-up show.
Was it?
Yeah, it's practice. You know, before
Right.
you start,
Before
you start shooting, you know,
Exactly.
you practice.
Your preseason,
layup line.
yeah.
It was layup
Yeah.
line, just layups. Tonight I play for real.
Tonight you're bringing
I
it.
go hard.
Nice.
Now, is this true? You coined the phrase booty call?
Yes, sir.
All right.
YouTube it. I'm
was
right there. I did it myself.
And that, see, I
It
gotta
is
be
a fact.
Andy and I, we have never used that phrase in conversation with
No,
any
you
woman.
never
I
had
don't
a
think.
booty call?
It's
You
not
never
well.
said, "Oh, I had a good
we've
booty call
of
last
course
night."
had those at some
But
point.
what did you
but
call it?
Yeah,
Dude, I had a good hookup last night. Was it hookup?
hookups kind. What's the other? I get yelled at for using the term hook. You can't use the term hookup
So
because
what do you call
women get mad.
Yeah.
That's
could
why
just-
booty call works.
I'll tell you what.
Go out for coffee.
You know what?
You
Last
went for
night,
coffee
you went
last
for
night.
coffee,
Really?
yeah.
last night, you
Girls
know what?
say booty
I'll
call.
tell you what. Last night, I said, "Would you mind?"
Which,
That is very kind of you.
that's a happily married man right there.
Would,
I
does
did
it fit in your schedule,
Yeah.
babe?
I did the laundry. Would you mind?
Would you mind? Can I get hooked up? No, I think booty call actually came. The joke was written based off a situation I read in the newspaper, and it was like it was really about Mike Tyson at the time because this girl was like, I went to Mike Tyson's hotel and I didn't know why I was there, and I'm like,
That's
really?
tough to figure out, isn't it?
What time is it? 2:30? Really late. So I was like, it's a booty call. Wrote it down.
Booty call.
And then I did the joke, and the rest is history. I should have coined it and patented it.
I was
I was
gonna
going to say, you didn't get any money from the movie, did you?
I would have gotten a truckload of
You
booty.
would,
Yeah.
You could be nice and retired right now.
Yeah, I don't want to retire yet, man.
No?
I'm too young, man. I'm too funky, too funny. Why would you shut
don't have to get up at
why would
ridiculous hours of the
Dude,
morning.
man, I don't have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Come on. In Grand Rapids.
Did you see
what
the
am I
look he
doing?
just gave you?
What else am I doing at what time is it?
It's
8:16.
8:16 in Grand Rapids, people.
Yeah.
At 8:16, I'm excited. I get a chance to meet some cool people, and you guys are giving me fun material. You don't even know it. I'm absorbing this.
Yeah,
this
he's
is
gonna-
amazing.
he's
You're
gonna-
going to be on stage tonight.
I was going to say, he's going to get on stage tonight and he's going to go, I met these 2 losers this morning. You should have
Oh,
seen
man, you guys are better than
One was
losers,
fat and
trust me.
his head was half shaved. The other one had toilet paper all over his face a few minutes ago.
that-
He just got a shave.
I got shaved earlier today.
You shaved
It was-
and you
I
were
had to,
bleeding.
yeah, because I'm a bleeder. Yeah, I'm
bleeder.
very sensitive
Dude,
skin.
that's because
man.
you kind of got to go get that smooth. You up there. You
So I
rushing. You rushing.
Yeah, see, I usually use soap and a lady Bic, so that's I get nicked and cut
God,
occasionally.
He's so sensitive.
Hey, dude.
A lady Bic. He can't even step it up to the fusion.
Well,
He does a lot of things that are ladylike.
Yeah.
He's
He's sitting here
we
with
don't
his
judge
legs-
though.
He's sitting here with his legs crossed tight.
Well, there's
Early-
not- there's
earlier
nothing wrong
today,
with that.
earlier today on the air,
Like his balls are smashed.
right? Earlier today on the air, you know what he said?
What is it?
I would love silk underwear.
There's nothing silk, but do you own a pair of silk boxers? No.
Because you know what, I'm not a boxer guy.
See?
Because what I don't like is too much stuff be bouncing around.
See,
That's the same thing I got.
I
more
don't
free
like
flowing.
this. It's no support. You
You don't
just
need
bouncing
support.
and banging all over the place. You need like at least like not the old school underwear. Like I wear the kind that are like the
Bikini briefs.
the thong. No,
Oh, not the stuff. No, like a bikini brief type thing.
The thong, they're very
You got
good.
the banana hammock
But
going.
you know what I'm talking about? The ones that are stretched, but they fit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
like they're boxer briefs, aren't they?
Right, boxer
Yeah.
briefs.
Oh, see, I don't
So
wear
you get-
those.
So you get a little more support than
Right.
just the silkness.
What
He's
comes
very
down
sensitive.
to? What comes down to? He can't understand problems like guys for you and me.
Yeah,
right.
we're big boys.
You know.
See, when you're a big boy, you don't do that. That's why you're wearing silk boxers.
I'm the-
You're slippery.
Yeah.
He likes that slippery
It's
smooth
like, it
feeling.
feels so good, like when I'm sliding out of my bouncer.
I take, I've got no problem with that. I like to take bubble baths too. That's actually where I do my shaving.
What? Actually, that's not a bad deal.
See? Thank you very much.
Bubble baths are not bad. By yourself, weird. But anyway, you know what? We're not judging. Who are us? Who are we to judge him?
No, nobody.
And he has candles and music, Liberace
Candles,
music.
not.
By
Why you? He
himself.
threw the Liberace thing at me earlier today. What?
Liberace was definitely a go-getter. he did not play football.
Say what you want.
But he really played with balls. I'm telling you. Can you say that on TV?
Yeah, well, we're on the radio, but that's good.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Bill
just-
Bellamy is here.
just
He's
did.
at Dr. Grins all this weekend. Now, Bill, let me ask you this. Have you heard of this? Are you familiar with what this Laugh Fest thing is?
Yes, I've been hearing about it. Stu told me about it yesterday.
Yep.
I'm a little hurt that you guys didn't invite me
Well,
to the
you know
Laugh
what?
Fest.
Stu is the guy that can make it happen for
Let
you.
me see
Here,
this
take
thing.
the little pamphlet
Let
there.
me tell you something. Stu saw me perform last night, and he said verbatim, "You are the funniest boop I've ever seen." I heard him say that. And look at they got a great lineup here because I know everybody on here. You got Wayne Brady. You have Lewis Black, Joel McHale from that really fun show that he does. Pretty good. Brian Regan, another one of my homies who's super duper funny. They're going to have the Shaquille O'Neal All-Stars coming. Okay, I see that coming. No, Bill Bellamy. They got Garfunkel and Oates. Really? Over Bill the Double B? Bill Burr, super funny.
yeah,
Jim Burr,
really funny.
super funny, I know. Pete Holmes over Bill Bellamy. Lonnie Love, okay, I know her. She's funny. Chelsea Handler, okay, cool. They got the Super Saturday Kids on over Bill Bellamy. I've got to get it together. Am I? Come here. What's her name? She's cute.
Her name is Sarah.
Sarah, come here. You guys, just hear her voice. She's so cute. Sarah, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
See, told you, cute voice. Sarah, look at this, right? Why would they not have Bill in here, Sarah? What is wrong? What did Bill go wrong, Sarah?
I have no idea. Why is he not in here?
You
Come
know
on,
what?
Stu,
It's
come on.
beyond me.
Stu! Sarah is pissed.
Upset.
I've never seen her this mad. I met her 30 seconds ago, and she's pissed already, Stu. Did you got? Okay, you know what, Sarah? We're gonna handle that. Don't. Calm down. My new friend Sarah, she straightened Stu right out.
Yes, she did.
And Stu looks so nervous right now. His beard is starting to come off. Okay, listen, Sarah, get off of him. She's scratching his eyes out. You might see me on this poster in about 30 seconds. I'm sorry.
Well, we'd love to have you back. I mean, but we're glad that you're here. We really are. It should be a great show. And
Can you follow me on Twitter? Can we be Twitter buds?
Yeah, I got Twitter.
I'm at Bill Bellamy, and I'm on Facebook at Bill Bellamy VIP.
VIP.
Oh, you got it.
Because I ball. That's what I do. Don't judge a baller. Okay. So we're going to follow each other on Twitter. I want to get a photo with you guys, and I'm going to post it up. Check my Twitter. You're going to see what everyone looks like. One guy's going to be in bubble bath. Whatever. Do not judge him. He travels with a tub.
There you go.
Okay.
Bill Bellamy at Dr. Grins all this weekend. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Funnier
fellas.
than hell. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
in all honesty, should we just tell you're the first comic we've had in?
Seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
you broke,
I broke
Pop
my
the cherry,
Pop my comedy cherry.
not with us. Yeah, here anyway.
Even do-
You're the man.
Thank you, fellas.
All right, Bill Bellamy, Dr. Grins. We'll give away some tickets here in just a few. Well, you know what? Let's do it right now.
Okay.
We'll let them pick. They can pick the show.
Right.
And it's what, 8 and 10:30? 8 or 10:30 tonight or tomorrow night at Dr. Grins. 616-459-9889. Who wants to go to the show? Caller 9. You're on your way to any show you choose with Bill Bellamy from 98.7 WFGR.